All right, that's enough of that. That song's amazing, but I started the stream late, so we got to get on this thing. Welcome everyone to the season finale, maybe series finale. I don't know. I have to talk to Scala about it. Of Wacky Races. On today's episode, I don't have the blurb that Scala wrote, but it's Kleptomania. Our runners have to find Porum to help with that cry meta. But if you are watching this on YouTube or you're watching this live, just a reminder that tomorrow, Highway to the Zenith Zone Qualifier 1 at 2 p.m. Eastern, basically 24 hours and 2 minutes from when I'm saying this sentence. Get hype. Hope to see you there. But for now, let's have one last bit of wacky fun with no stakes to see off the off season. I am joined by the wonderful Xenocat and Smapety on commentary and Stoppable Force on tracker/commentary. How are y'all doing?
Everyone's commentary today. It's Wacky Races.
This is the one club where we get to have so many commentators. It's great. I'm doing great.
How are you doing? Fantastic.
I mean, I was doing great until I realized it was Klepto. I mean, as a career paladin, I'd have to turn my nose up at the idea of stealing, but I'll allow it for today, just since that's the only way that our runners are going to be able to get gear.
Yeah, basically what in the Kleptomania flag does is it removes all the good stuff from shops. So you can go to shops to buy some really, really basic gear and some basic items, and that's it. Everything else is going to have to come from stealing. All the treasure chests are empty. You're not going to get anything good from those. You got to steal everything from either bosses or random encounters.
Does that mean we have to get edge if we want gear?
No, everyone can steal now.
What?
Everyone has the sneak command. The sneak command is better than it usually is so that you don't end up failing steals all the time. All the steal tables are randomized, so, you could get anything from anything. Well, not really. There is some weighting to it, but nothing is the same as it normally is. It's fantastic.
One thing I will let chat know, with every race for Wacky Races thus far, the only flags that have changed have been the Wacky Challenge and the static objective that is thematically appropriate to that challenge. This is the one exception. S standard has been changed to S shuffle because Boardface is rebelling against my idea, and S standard Kleptomania combination is currently broken. So I had to make do.
It's not like the shops were going to be good anyway.
That's fair enough. It just means they can't find J items.
Yeah, whatever.
But Board, I love you. I know it's hard to code, and this is very low priority. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
It should be noted.
Who is the jams from?
Right, exactly. It should be noted that all the regular enemies have their steel tables randomized as well. So getting J items might be a little bit more tricky than our runners are normally used to.
Yeah, we do have a Palom and Rydia start, which is interesting because mages are not really favored on this wacky flag, I find.
Yeah, it's kind of stealing that high-level loot, and that high-level loot doesn't really do too much for mages until you can get their spells online. So,
yeah, at least we have a free-ish objective here. Defeat the boss's Baron Inn. Well, there's a free fight. At least Baron Inn won. So,
yep. And it does look like we can at least get J items out of random treasure chests. So that's nice.
Yeah. Can the collar orbs be stolen?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
no idea.
We're doing science live.
I mean, I didn't know until about 10 minutes ago that the normal enemy drop tables were also randomized. So we're all here to learn today.
No, we found. I mean, it seems like every single treasure chest is a J item. Or money.
Yeah, I think that because there's no equipment in chests in Kleptomania.
That would do it.
Correct. Yeah, that's a good point.
So this looting is how we're gonna get our J items for this seed.
So I made that's an accidental fun meta that I created.
Yeah. You want
Good
sirens?
job.
You gotta go open boxes.
There was one siren in Baron, it looked like.
That's double silk web. Water pass there.
That's really important because the first silk web you throw is always going to be flubbed, at least if you're me.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna throw it too early, so you want that second silk web.
Yeah,
Just in case you missed the first one, you need it.
In Flexus, we can buy them. I always buy 2. And my logic is I want to have 1 for Zeromus and 1 for a nasty boss at Sealed Cave like an Odin. But the reality is I need 1 to throw and miss, and then a second 1 to actually throw and hit.
See, that exact thought process is exactly that exact thought process is why I buy 3.
Yeah, I buy 3
one for a nasty boss
at Sealed Cave.
Yeah.
1 to miss at Zeromus, and then 1 to actually hit Zeromus with.
Precisely.
High-end runners here, y'all. High-end runners.
I'm an admin.
So am I.
All right, checking out that free summon for Rydia. What do we got?
Come on, Imp. Ramu.
Mage. Oh no, that's not Mage. That's
Indra.
Indra.
That's Indra.
I'm wrong.
When I go into the striking tree, I don't fight Indra. I fight Ramu.
That's true. He's
so many silk webs. What in the world?
Half beard and another half beard for good measure.
Half beard that is its own model in Final Fantasy 14. It is its own entity in Final Fantasy 14.
I don't think we've seen enough silk webs.
There's so many silk webs. Like, I guess it's just the spiders leaving behind their webs after they take the treasure out of there.
Ooh, that's a good boss to find early. That's Leviathan. We could actually get like good loot.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
This is the exciting part here.
Come on, Bahamut orbs.
Yeah. What are we? I mean, if we sneak glitch, we could always just sneak glitch crystal swords on people.
What are we about to get?
Murasame.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it looks like we are sneak glitching right away.
Yep.
Tybalt's taking advantage of it.
Murasame. It's fine.
That's a treat. So who wants to explain the sneak glitch?
I mean, I guess I can, because I tried to pull it off in ZZ3 and lost a race because of it. So the sneak glitch is, as with everything in Final Fantasy 4, just a small oversight. When you sneak a piece of equipment in battle, the very next character in the queue can equip that. If obviously it's a weapon, you only have access to your weapon menu. They can just equip it, regardless of whether or not they normally can. They can absolutely equip it. This is most useful if you want to back row Yang by stealing charm harps from the Lamias in Castle Ublin, the encounter chest there. That way you can get your Yang back road. There's no other way to do it normally. But you can also do some shenanigans with stealing earth hammers from the stone men in the Cave Eblin chest. But in here, Tybalt's showing that, hey, everyone has steel. I'm going to get these big weapons. Let's sneak glitch these onto people. And I'm really happy that someone was heads up enough to apply that, because this flag is just fun, but also if you sneak glitch it, it's very powerful.
Yep. And we see on Scythe Marshal's side, Mylon Z in the waterfall unfortunately only having headbands, deciding that's not worth finishing the fight to keep.
Yeah.
Tybalt is doing an excellent job of staying alive in this Leviathan fight. Those Ice 2s are one-shotting his characters, but good use of Star Veil, good use of lives here to get everybody back up, and might actually get through this.
I think he's running into one of the small issues with the sneak glitch, if I remember correctly, which is you need to actually have the person's turn up in order to sneak glitch there. But also, Edward is not omnidextrous, so he can still only equip one Mura.
Yeah, only one Murasame for each character, unfortunately.
Unless you're Yang or Edge, I guess.
Yeah, they can use two, but like, why would you put a Murasame on Yang?
Agility anchor?
Sure.
Nicely done there by Tybalt. He's got a katana-equipped bard now. Some good multi-classing there.
He's Edward is cosplaying as Edward.
Yeah.
He just needs to put on his Naruto headband and he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Does look like Tybalt is deciding to keep Rydia down potentially as an anchor.
Edward's that bard in your party that insists on taking exotic weapon proficiency for no other reason than to use cool looking weapon.
Yep.
Nice waste of a feat, Eddie.
As someone who's been playing a lot of Bard in 14 recently, I definitely approve of giving Bards katanas. Should just be able to use them as arrows and just Stormbite.
Safe Marshal through as well, picks up his Bard.
Didn't pick up any Muras, or did he steal one?
When he stole the one, I don't think he went through the process of glitching them onto people.
Gotcha. Actually, would have been kind of cool to glitch them onto Rydia and Palom. They do give +5 wisdom in the absence of any other better mage equipment. So.
Yeah, and definitely not bad as a stat stick. Evil Wall has Gungners, if you want some vitality.
Oh, we did actually get a katana on the Black Mage here. I didn't realize that when it was going on, so... Wait. Palom, what do you have? A sword?
Yep.
No!
Back in free or ZSE. Yes, Alchemy, we have to make sure people have heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, now with a free trial that includes the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime. Hey, that's a pan!
It is a pan.
That'll be very nice when we get underground. It's, 2 more checks.
There we go, Covington's perfect.
Beautiful.
So good.
Oh my goodness.
We all have swords. I love you, chat.
So okay, so to sidetrack further into Free Eorzea for a moment, Alchemy Square absolutely does love that meme. I was reading an article about how the surge in popularity has been, and apparently a reporter asked one of their PR reps about like what they thought about the meme, and the PR person just quoted the meme back at them.
I mean, of course the PR person would love it. It's literally the meme is literally just an advertisement.
Yeah, it really is. It's like it's the best advertisement because it's positive, it's glowing, and it's everywhere.
It's like, thank you for doing our job for us. Like,
I mean, it is just like free marketing.
Yeah, exactly. But I just love they quoted it back at them. So good. Oh, sad harp noises.
Oh, shame that's not a katana.
Nope.
He cut his fingers if it was a katana.
Yeah. Please don't try to play a katana like a harp. That is
yeah, that's not good.
our safety message for the day.
There's some free here. There's 2 steals from King Queen Eblin. They each have different steals, but you have limited amount of time to steal them. So
It's a hurry.
Diamond bucket. Not the biggest.
Yeah, we don't really care about the diamond bucket. It's nice. You will want to check the Queen Eblin steal though before.
So another thing I do want to point out, which I find really cool about this flag, is in order to fit the sneak glitch in, or the sneak glitch, the sneak command onto everybody, rather than what they do for some of the other wacky flags, where just the dart command replaces the fight command, or the sing command replaces the fight command. Board actually went in and replaced one of the commands on the characters with sneak, and he was good about it, and he did us all a favor because he removed the most useless for each person. So you notice that Rydia does not have access to white magic in combat. Eddie doesn't have his heal ability in combat. So I think Palom lost.
What if I want to cast Cure 1?
Too bad. I think Palom actually lost Bluff, unfortunately, but both of Palom's commands are really good, so...
Palom just is too good. He needed a nerf.
Yeah. What's funny is...
He still got Bluff, he just lost the empty space.
Is there an empty space? He has Twin.
No, I think he lost Twin.
Or he lost Twin then.
Okay, he lost Twin. Okay, so then I guess...
If you twin with Porum, you can still twin, so...
Well, oh, wait, hold on. If you can still Twin with Porum, does that mean that the Cry meta, the whole reason I put Porum in this, doesn't exist?
I'm not sure. I don't
Really
know.
unplayable.
Oh, hey, there's a magma key. We can get underground now.
Yeah. That's what. Back to the Cry meta.
I mean, board did greatly improve the sneak rate in the.
I mean, okay, that's fair.
So
yeah, it is basically 100% now.
Is no longer a meta.
That's fair. So this is okay. So just to point out, of all the wacky races, when you've had to get a character, which I think has only been 2 of them, I have chosen the worst possible character for you need to get.
Yeah.
Unintentionally.
Ooh, that's a lunar boss. This could be something big.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes. Scythe.
Don't do that. I'll do it, Scythe.
This is the second spot, so it's okay.
Okay, all right. That's fine.
Oh, well, we had a fail. Wait, this spot's really slow, too. What in the world?
Yeah, this spot is
He
extremely.
didn't cry.
Didn't cry. Come on.
Ah.
This is Baron in 2, Cossack.
Yep.
Now Scythe is just going through the inventory like, well, now what? I expected an item at this point.
Chance of Steal underflow. Oh, wow, that's actually a decent point. I wonder if the Chance of Steal possibly did underflow.
Wow, can that even happen?
Because
I
Eddie
know
is...
it happened. It's wet.
I don't think so, because steal rate isn't based on agility.
I thought it was... Oh, it's level based.
Oh, Crystal
It's
Sword
level.
from Odin!
Oh,
What?
Okay.
What?
Well, I think we know what everyone is equipping now.
Yeah,
I,
glitch
except,
that in a hurry.
except for, unless I'm mistaken, if you already have the item in your inventory, the sneak glitch cannot function. It has to be a fresh stack. And
Gotcha.
so, from failing the first one, or not getting it in time, Tybalt wasn't able to get the glitch off. So he resets. He's like, no, I want these.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
absolutely. You're gonna want to do the glitch here, so probably gonna wait a second for all the ATBs to bunch up, and then
There we go.
Yes, you want that crystal sword on Edward.
You want that crystal sword on Radiant.
Xenocat 2021.
Now, what's unfortunate here is, unless I'm mistaken, because we're finding crystal swords here, we're not going to find them on another boss.
I think there can be duplicates.
Okay, because we only have 3 characters, and none of these are like super great candidates for crystal swords. Like Eddie gets a bunch of multipliers from agility, but he's super squishy.
Plague has Avengers.
Oh,
Ooh.
that one's not as valuable to sneak glitch.
Yeah, no.
Unless you just don't want to push a button.
Yeah, like just
Avengers on everybody.
Just put Avengers on everyone. It's fine.
yeah.
What
Take
could
the wheel.
possibly go wrong?
just like leave Eddie there with an Avenger the entire game. Yeah, you're fine. Don't hide. Just no hide. Only Zerk.
Only Berg.
Please, Berserk. Oh, hey, look, these crystal swords are going to come real in handy right here.
Oh, yeah, Dark Elf is gonna have a very bad day.
Oh.
There are 2 different steals from this, I believe, but they're not good.
That's the opposite of crystal sword.
Yeah, just black silver.
That's the opposite. I can be your angle and your devil.
Doesn't look like we're gonna get to find out what the dragon form has.
Nope.
That's fine. It's probably not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think Tybalt is too concerned with weaponry at this point.
All Tybalt wants now is some admin armors, maybe a heroine robe for this Rydia, and we'll see what other characters we can find. Maybe we find some Dragoon spears to slap on some people, or maybe it's just even some X-Cows. Not as good as the Crystal Sword, but still, I guess they're okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
Whoa, there's value. That's a required thing.
Oh yeah, we do need that. Ooh, and it's Dr. Luque.
Is this 3 steals? Is this 4 different steals?
Yes, there's 4 different steals
Ooh,
here.
power shirts.
Like those.
Glass buckets. All right.
Yeah, this is a really, and I think Balnab Z can have better items than the regular Dr. Luque.
Interesting. Also, satisfied pointing out that Scythe Marshal getting through the Baron fight had Plague die to count, so a really skillful kill there.
Yeah, good taking advantage of the slow speed there to just
Yeah,
he can't keep up with himself.
Yeah, Plague was going so slow that even though Scythe Marshal was reflecting count, I thought it was still going to run out before he refreshed.
Yeah.
It was on 0-1 at one point. And I was.
Yeah, it looks like Tybalt is stocking up on these power shirts.
So now Scythe is going to go into Ordeals here and have an extra character to get Crystal Swords on, but of course Odin is a time-locked fight, so I don't think I'm going to have time to go for.
Yeah, and also, to this point, Scythe has not been sneak glitching.
Has done, I think, one.
Did he?
I think
I was too focused on what was going on until the screen, I guess.
Glitched a Murasame onto Palom, but didn't bother glitching it onto everyone else.
Oh, that's Olivia Orb. All right, that's
neat.
That's
useful.
useful.
Well, that answers that question.
So the boxes are for summon orbs. I see.
Mm-hmm.
And J items.
Yeah. I think it's all consumables.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Tybalt is getting the Balnab Z transformation, which is actually a good thing.
Come on, steal before it explodes. Steal before it explodes. Artemis bow.
Yeah.
Like, not as good as Crystal Sword, but if you need to hit a weakness and you got some good arrows, that'll help.
Yeah. Definitely not a bad thing.
Also good for agility manip if you get a character that can use that. Like, you have 2 character slots open that aren't going to have Crystal Swords on them. Having Artemis bow is not bad.
Only an ice brand from the second phase.
Would that Dr. Lugai and Skelly form have different steel tables, I wonder?
Those are the same enemy.
Same. Okay.
It's just a script based sprite change.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, the second phase is just 1 steel.
Yeah, you can tell because he's considered a machine immediately.
Yep.
Second fight.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Getting used to that Ramu summon here because of that lightning weakness. Casual 2000 damage. Bless you.
I didn't get to my mute button in time.
I think we're going to see one of the best examples of letting Rydia hit things on Tybalt's side.
Oh, almost definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Power Shirt Crystal Sword Rydia.
Ooh.
You do indeed love to see it.
You do indeed love to see it. Oh, come on. That was at least a 6 out of 10 sneeze, Magus. It was very cute.
I'll be honest. At first, I thought it was a giggle. It took a second to register as a sneeze.
My sneezes are very, very high-pitched.
It was very adorable as far as the sneezes go.
Thank you.
And so we're going to go and follow in Scythe Marshall's footsteps here. Take on the Baron in fights for that 4th objective.
Yep. We'll see if he wants to steal any Avengers.
Palom's sitting there doing the Spider-Man meme.
White arrows.
White lance?
No, those were white arrows.
White arrow. Okay, never mind.
They're much tinier white lances.
Very small white lances. White lances for fairies.
Yes. Great for that Artemis bow, you know?
I'm just thinking
the
of
only
that.
trouble is if you take a crystal sword off of someone, you can't put it back on.
I'm just thinking of that scene from Zoolander. Is this a place for ants?
Oh goodness, this plague.
I thought might be in a little bit of trouble here. Never mind.
No,
never mind. There's no trouble.
We're good.
There's never any trouble when you have crystal swords.
I'm Edward's here to save the day.
Hashtag calculated.
Hey, look. It's a charm rod. Do you care, Tybalt?
I mean, it's good for this new Palom that can't equip any of those things.
That's fair.
New Palom's looking around like, gee, why did your mom let you have 3 crystal swords?
Goodness.
New Palom is that cousin that you had that was like really, really jealous of your Super Nintendo.
New Palom gets to use the Mad Catz controller.
Exactly.
Covered in like Kool-Aid residue, and
It's got the
Cheeto
weird
dust.
weirdly shaped handles and like the grippy, and it's like it's just too small for normal hands. It's clearly meant for like Palom, but
One button sticks, but it's
one of
different
those
every time you
N64.
check.
It's one of those N64 controllers that tried to consolidate the stick on the left and just didn't do it right.
the power pad, the one that like looked like the Starship Enterprise.
It's the chainsaw controller for the GameCube for Resident Evil 4.
I'm thinking of the Wild Arms controller for PS2. That was just
I remember
that was just a gun.
very, very useful for your turn-based JRPG.
I think actually that Wild Arms was I think it was an action RPG actually.
Nope.
What's the
turn-based.
first one?
No, the one that had the gun controller, was that still turn-based?
You may be thinking of a different game. That Wild Arms is definitely a turn-based RPG.
Oh, yeah, I know the series is, but there was like a... Hold on. To the Google! Was it a Breath of Fire game?
I think those were all turn-based too.
Wild Arms 4 was an action title.
Okay. I'm very not familiar with the series, so I will take everybody else's word for it.
Same. Tybalt is going underground now, back to the race, and is going to go straight to Sheila, or straight to Yang in the bed to bonk him with the pan.
The best weird controller I ever had was for the Super Nintendo. It was a baseball bat that had like an actual like motion detector in it, so it would know when you swung. But it was completely digital, so it was just like switching was just basically pressing a button. So you had to swing like 1 or 2 seconds faster than like you actually wanted the character on screen to swing, because they wouldn't swing until you were done swinging.
I didn't have it. My cousin had the Onimusha Katana controller.
Oh, goodness.
It's nearly impossible to use because, well, you know,
it's a katana.
it's shaped like a katana.
So I know I'm not like misremembering that this thing exists, but I can't find any proof of it. But I think the game I was actually thinking of was Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. But I do know that Wild Arms 4 was an action RPG, but...
I suppose we should maybe try to focus on the race, maybe?
Yeah, I looked back up and I realized Tybalt has finally come underground.
Yeah, no, he went down the Sylph Cave and got the spoon from the pan bonk,
Oh, okay.
and is now going to the Fey March.
I mean, that's interesting and all, but what kind of weird controllers is he using? Is the spoon a controller? Can we get a spoon-shaped controller?
I blinked.
The Taiko drum controllers. Yeah, I remember. I have the DK bongos.
I was the DK Bongos, yeah.
Yeah.
What was in
Party
the...
Rock?
Was that a Party Rock? Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
we might get,
I blinked.
moonveils from the treasury.
Yeah. If you want J Adams, this is how you get J Adams. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, those are not great bosses to steal
They
from.
are
Also,
not.
not great bosses to fight.
If they were swapped, it wouldn't be the worst, but like, that's kind of gross.
No, we can leave that behind.
You stay. I'll go. Tybalt just...
Yeah.
Nope. That's just...
No. There's a Sheila. There's two Sheila checks, and there's also a Zot.
Come on, CPU here in Mist Cave. CPU at Mist Cave.
Oh, that would be so good. CPU is like so good. It's,
You have a power shirt. It's fine.
yeah, I mean, it's better than a leather shirt.
Yeah.
I don't see any stat boosting gear.
No.
Gauntlet.
At least you can find out what these got. Oh, they have caps.
Ooh, very nice.
Let's not.
Oh, you're glad to see that out of the way.
Yeah. None of those enemies would have anything worth stealing, probably.
So I'm reminded with the alt gauntlet, and I'm just reminded of the of how, you know, we get so used to it because you go into a fight and you see multiple enemies and you're like, oh cool, this is the alt gauntlet. I remember the first time I had an Ogopogo alt gauntlet and my brain just like it did like the Windows like error sound because it was like, what boss is this? Because it was just a solo enemy, and I was like, what? And then it took me like literally about a minute to go, oh, this is Alt Gauntlet. I was like, did I forget a boss? What's happening?
I mean, that first evil mask has more HP than some bosses.
Yeah, because it took forever, and I was like, oh, good, I'm done. And another fight came through. I was like, oh.
And then the behemoth shows up, and you're like,
oh, right.
Oh, good.
Cybo finds his headbands, decides, nah, I'm good. Let's go check and see if Sheila's got the goods.
Ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Diamond buckets.
Yep. This was diamond buckets on the king and power staffs on the queen, if I remember correctly.
I think you're correct. I know at least you're half correct. Ooh, Baron Key.
Yep. She would.
And a pass.
She would be very nice.
Yeah, Baron Key is exciting because that's 3 bosses right there to potentially steal from him.
Yeah. Especially if one of those is CPU.
We're just so excited to find CPU today.
CPU is great because it's a really late game boss, so it's super powerful, but it's not that scary, and it has 3 different steals.
Yeah.
Looks like we might be using that party rock first, though.
I mean, that
What
makes sense.
Oh, selling. Okay, I was like, what are you doing?
You gotta get rid of all these random things in the inventory. All these random J items we've been picking up are really clogging up the inventory.
Right? You don't need that succubus.
Yeah, no. Gonna eat all the apples and give Edward MP.
Woo! Tibble knows what it's about. He's like, I'm not casting any spells this run. We're fine.
Yeah, no.
Very excited to see 10 MP on Edward.
I'm a firm believer in granting MP to people so that you can try to equalize the MP on everyone.
Let's get metaphysical here for a second. What do you think it feels like to have MP but not be able to cast spells?
It feels like a deflated balloon. And not like one that hasn't been inflated, but one that was like just loosened up enough so that you could inflate it, but you just never bothered to. This is
Wow. This is summer or is it
4 sylphs.
How many sylphs was that? Was that 5?
The 5 sylphs.
5 7. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
And so many apples.
Oh my gosh.
That is an 11 out of 10 treasury just for comedy value.
Oh my god.
0 moon veils.
Holy moly.
Who put all these fairies in these chests?
Well, clearly Troya is the 5th dungeon of Majora's Mask, and these are just the stray fairies of Troya Castle.
I mean, when the sylphs come out, there's like 3 of them, right?
I mean, yeah.
So that's 15 fairies right
15
there.
fairies. Yeah, that's almost enough to get a... How many stray fairies did you need?
It's 20.
Like,
It's 20.
20, okay.
But I think we may have stumbled across some sort of dark Trojan like smuggling operation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm after this, I'm busting out some fanfic.
Yeah.
They had Odin shoved in a pot next door.
Dr.
Oh, no.
It's 15 fairies per dungeon.
Oh, is it 15? You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the stray fairies of some dungeon.
I feel like Tibble's just like disoriented from all the stuff. He was like, let me go talk to Eddie. No, wait, no.
No,
Don't need to do that.
Eddie does not have anything.
His feelings.
Claire's pointing out the public treasury had more apples and wine. Are they pickling fairies?
Oh no.
Oh,
Don't do that.
No. I mean, I guess is that how you make red potions?
I don't want to think about this anymore.
Oh, flame whip from Flame Dog.
Say someone is yet. Someone got to make those cure too somehow.
Goodness.
Sorry, Scala.
We're getting into the deep free enterprise lore now.
I mean,
no one wants to know how the Cure 2 is made.
Yeah, no.
Why would I be so involved in the free enterprise community if not for the lore?
Scala, we need a lore emote.
Come for the speedrunning, stay for the story.
Oh goodness. Anyhow,
what steel did Flame Dog have a steel?
Flame
Flame
Whip.
Whip.
Flame Whip. Okay, appropriate.
So,
Thematic.
like a thematic steel that's like
Yes.
decent, but not gonna replace the crystal sword.
I love how you say that like there's anything that is going to replace the crystal sword.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything is gonna replace the crystal sword.
You just hope to find Excals eventually, so that second Palom can have a sword.
Mid-level boss here probably won't have anything amazing.
You just shields.
Okay.
You know, I don't hate that.
That's a decent counterpart. Unfortunately,
You stole one.
yeah, you stole one, so you can't equip them. Unfortunately,
I know Xenocat, being a big fan of the series, is probably a huge fan of the Aegis.
I mean, that's not my favorite game in the series. But it's fine. I do like
It's just
the
a
shield.
joke.
The shield is fantastic.
Best shield in the game.
Honestly, yes.
I mean, that sounds like a perfect Saturday to me, Scala. So keep that up, please.
Yes.
Yes, especially that second one and that fourth one.
I was thinking the third one, but
Third one
Hydrate
good
snack and
too.
that were, like,
But if
the
you
best-
snack too
the
much,
best
it's just a meal.
activities. Yes, that's fair. But Scythe getting down underground, going to be receiving his spoon.
All right,
Don't
so-
actually remember if the spoon flag is on.
It should be.
It is.
it is.
Okay,
Um,
this is what I get for like not reading the flag super closely. Yes, it is on. So,
all right. Hey, look, there's our Porum. Can we also just get anything but Golbez here? That would be nice. Like, we have crystal swords to blow him up, but it's kind of nasty up here.
But if you manage to have someone resist the hold, you can steal from the Shadow Dragon.
That's amazing.
And the
Oh.
Shadow Dragon has a unique steal.
I'm sorry, Zoe's brain is not working. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, double pour 'em.
Double the value. Yeah. I tried to say value and then I read Daryl and I went barrel. Value. I was just completely thrown off by Porum being named Daryl.
With both Porums up here, just a quick look at the flags. Does that mean that Zot is required?
We have maybe on, I thought.
Okay, we do. Okay, yeah, we do. You're right.
I feel like we have to. I mean, we've already seen a Duke Palin.
That's true. Good point.
It says Larry and his sister Daryl and his other sister Daryl.
Octomom not gonna have anything spectacular to steal.
But annoying because she resists holy.
Resists holy.
Yep. Unfortunately, those crystal swords not gonna do as much damage
and
as
that
you'd like.
86 HP lip bolt's also not going to do a lot. You probably wanted your Eddie to be using that.
One of the interesting things about the way this game's programmed is there's not necessarily a holy or darkness element. It's just kind of a binary toggle as to whether if they're weak to one, they resist the other.
Is that how
and-
that works?
Yeah.
It's not true for all bosses, because Mom Bomb is weak
is
to
it not?
dark, but not resistant to
Yeah,
holy.
yeah. 'cause-
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, because Mom Bomb, I've noticed that. I was like, oh, wait, Mom Bomb's weak to dark, but she doesn't
And I
resist
don't
holy.
know if Demist is actually weak to dark, but definitely absorbs holy.
Well, then I'm going to stop talking.
Octomom is weak to dark
Because
and
that
resistant
was
to
what I had
holy.
always been led to believe.
And has great bows.
Those
Great
are
bow.
And they're okay.
great with like giant air quotes.
Yes.
It's
They're
the
great
sarcasm
in
above.
size, not in quality. But there goes Octomam.
We had this conversation a few days. Well, excuse me, Alchemy.
Hey, look, Palamon and Quake.
Yeah, definitely going to be using that over.
I mean, if we run into Calbrena, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice. Rydia already had Leviathan, but okay.
Quake's faster.
That's cool.
I guess. I mean,
I guess it's a slight upgrade, sure.
I mean, Rydia does get the native ability to equip Zeus columns when she grows up if we do find those, so, you know.
So yeah, she's more likely to be hitting things.
Quake's cheaper, also true.
I can't live in Discord. Discord gives me anxiety. There's too many channels. There's too many people talking, too many conversations.
I unfortunately spend too much time in Discord, but it's fine.
It's fine.
My brain is soup. That was another Porum.
Wow.
So that Zod had 3 Porums.
Triple required Zods.
Oh my goodness.
Until walked in there and was like, really?
Not going for that Baron key.
So we have found 3 Porums, 2 Palums, a Rydia, and an Edward in a seed where you are guaranteed to just have all of the melee equipment that you could ever ask for. Okay, me.
Good job. Good roll.
Yeah,
Very
good,
proud of this.
excellent.
If we could just turn up a Tela somewhere, that would be fantastic. Maybe on the moon.
No, I at this point, I want it to be the Yang, just to kind of add insult to injury, because it's like, yes, a melee fighter who gains nothing from the weapons.
Yes.
If we're putting great in Great Bow in quotes, then melee and melee fighter for Yang also
Melee.
needs to be in quotes.
He's physical magic DPS.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, were you establishing archetypes for everybody? Hi, my name's Yang. I'm here to throw a wrench in all of that.
It looks like I have a lot of claws, but I really only have one weapon, and that's levels.
I just reach into the status screen, grab the number, and throw it at the enemy.
Yep.
And if I have a Charm Claw on the other hand, it's likely that I'm going to miss.
Indeed.
Looks like we might be cashing in that Baron key here.
Yep, just popping that Siren first to get Forum up to Blink.
Good spell.
Yeah, an actual useful spell, potentially. If, Crystal Sword Edward doesn't just destroy everything.
Oh, that's a sentence that, like, those 3 words together just sound wrong.
Edward already has 1,100 something hit points on Tumult's side too, thanks
Yeah.
to the apple box.
Yeah, just like
treasury.
shoved apples down his throat. Like, here, eat these.
Sometimes you just need to feed Edward apples, and then he's fine.
It's not C hero, but Tibble knows who his hero is.
Blink learned this one trick to shut down all melee fights. Bit rates hate him.
Scythe getting the news. Oh, cool. What's better than 1 Porum? 2 Porums. And we'll soon be getting the news. What's better than 2 Porums?
I want every character at this point to just be Porum.
It's just Porums all the way down.
5
Yeah.
Porums, please.
I just noticed that Scythe's characters are all famous literary thieves.
Yeah.
Jean Valjean, I just noticed that was what Forum was. I'm very slow.
Oh, hey, Wyvern has Avengers.
Oh, hey. Okay, so there's our
Excellent.
science that you can get doubled up. Yeah, Jean Valjean, we had Robin Hood. I don't know Rydia's off the top of my head.
I feel like I should. It's like on the tip of my tongue. I'm an English major. I should know these things.
I had a not so nice thing to say about English majors, but I'll keep it to myself.
It's Wacky Day.
I was gonna say.
I deserve it. I'm the one that shows English.
I was gonna say an English major saying that they know things. That's a first.
True.
Oh look, Asura, another endgame boss.
Nothing but love to all my English major friends, by the way.
As likely as Kate and Brinkworth.
Ah.
Oh look, more Avengers. Just in case you didn't get the Avengers from Wyvern, you can have more from Asura.
So many Avengers.
Here's one. So you know what a really good English major joke is? Employment.
Oh, goodness.
There goes the Quake. That's gonna bypass the Reflect, and down goes Asura.
Yep. The castle of the very angry castle has been conquered.
Now, it would be funny if Zeromus, like, if you could steal Avengers from Zeromus, so you could just Avenger glitch in the Zeromus fight. Hey, someone who can.
Oh my goodness, a character who's gonna hit things.
A character who can wear armor.
Brilliant, beautiful pink armor today. I love that color on Kane.
Fantastic palette. Shoutouts to Scala Kitty as always.
I'm really gonna like that Avenger that we just picked up.
You mean the, like 5 Avengers that we've picked up?
Yeah. Hello, cat.
Unfortunately, he's not Gilgamesh. He can only equip one of them.
My lovely co-captain and co-creator of this Wacky Races. She's in chat. Give her some love.
You can also equip that really tiny white lance that we found.
Oh, yeah.
We had 10 of them, in fact.
You can do it.
Hello, Celeste. I love you. Stop trying to get on my desk.
Oh, it's a package.
I don't wanna.
Tybalt, I know it's tempting to throw the Gungnir on Kane, but you have 3 Avengers.
I mean, in case this is something like exactly Golbez or Dark Knight.
I guess. And I guess you can Avenger glitch the Aegis Shield defense and
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good
have
point.
reasonable defense.
Yeah.
It's not terrible to do.
Don't know if it's going to help much for a base level Kane on this fight, but you know.
Yeah. Kane's not the DPS here.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Good thing he doesn't have the Avenger equipped.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's looking like a brilliant play. Does anyone have paralysis resistance? I don't think so.
I mean, Eddie's hidden. That's good
I
paralysis
think
resistance.
Eddie had a crystal ring as well.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point. See, I just really want to see a steal on Shadow.
I think that might be what Tybalt's trying to set up for, with hiding
I want
Eddie.
to know what the Shadow Dragon has. I don't think Eddie's gonna get out in time.
Yeah, I think you would have needed to queue it up before the speech started. So,
Yeah.
yeah, not in time.
No, we're not gonna get to see the Shadow Dragon steal today. Well, at least from Tybalt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's appropriate because thieves couldn't actually steal in Shadow Dragon. That's a Fire Emblem joke, everybody.
Nice, big, beefy spells. Golbez is basically going to take care of himself. Poison axes, okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, Golbez doesn't have anything good usually.
Yeah, because he's kind of early mid.
Yeah.
It's a fairly early.
Second boss underground.
Yeah, early underground boss.
Ooh, well, no, never mind. Got the reflect up. Whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a crystal
it's
sword.
fine.
Finish it off. This is a scene I've never seen before. Eddie staring down Golbez as Golbez fades away.
Mm-hmm. With everyone else on the ground.
I have your brother's sword.
Oh, neat, a cat claw. Yeah, I don't think we walked that out.
Ah. Bum, bum, bum. What?
Ooh. We
Yeah,
found
you're welcome, all 5 people in the world that played Shadow Dragon.
Oh, I love Shadow Dragon. Look. Here's the key to having a ton of fun in Shadow Dragon: is you get Merrick all the way up to level 10 Sage, and then you class change him until he's a Myrmidon or a Swordsmaster, and then you give him 11 sword, and you get him to 20, and then he's hitting for
That's good stuff.
35 with 11 sword, and dodging every attack that comes at him. It's perfect.
I just love all the stupid things they have to do the base stats for all the characters to allow for class changing, like Wendell's ridiculous speed.
Oh,
speed
yeah.
Pope.
Yeah.
But anyway, wrong FE. We've got a Bahamut here.
another later game boss that could have some good stuff to steal.
So as we're doing this, speaking of both FEs, this is a funny anecdote. When I first started playing Free Enterprise, I was already friends with like Scala and Inven and Demarine Sil. And so I go into Inven's chat to hang out, and I was like, oh, hey, I played my first, I finally decided to play FE last night, and I'm having a ton of fun. And both Scala and Inven are like, oh, that's awesome. And then there was like a pause, and I can't remember if it was Scala or Inven goes, oh, you mean Fire Emblem, don't you? Not Free Enterprise. And I was like, no, I actually mean Free Enterprise.
I agree with Alchemy there. It is an absolute travesty that we didn't get New Mystery localized, especially because, I'm going to dox myself, but my IRL name is Chris, and I was finally going to have a JRPG with a protagonist named after me, and then we didn't get it.
Was that the one that was the second DS game?
Yeah, it was the second DS game.
There is a fan translation out there that I played through, and it's fantastic.
It's very good.
If you like, if you like the modern gameplay style where you have an avatar character, that's the first one that did it. So,
yeah, we didn't get it actually localized over here because the first DS game sold about 12 copies nationwide.
Yeah,
and almost killed the franchise.
I bought two of them. I did my part.
Hey, do we want another radio?
It was shortly after Three Houses came out. No, Three Houses has been out for a few months, but I had been playing it a bunch. But yeah, that's that storyline.
And the Dark Imps have Ogre Axes, so goodbye.
So New Mystery just had like such a banging storyline. So good. I need to go back and replay that. I think I still have my my DS Lite with my total legal translated copy inside of it.
Free Arcania. All right, so yeah, Tybalt is taking out Gardev here, is about to get some recruits.
Did anyone ever stop to think about the fact that the Blazing Blade is just an isekai?
I'm sorry, explain.
Okay, so fundamentals. You know what an isekai is?
Yes, I know what an isekai is. Yes.
So the Blazing Blade, you start off and you're the tactician that like Lynn just finds.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be you.
Okay.
So you've been isekai'd into the world.
I could see that. No, I think the best isekai is Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
That is, yeah, hands down one of the best isekais.
100%.
Tybalt has found Twin Harp and Darkness, by the way.
Has he? Thank you for paying attention.
Hey, in our defense, we're paying more attention than we did last week. Or
That's true.
the week before last, I should say. I was not feeling well last week, which is why there was no restream. Sorry for people watching on YouTube wondering why there's a random episode missing.
Ooh, we finally get our job worth check. It's a public relations specialist.
Oh, hey, that's the one that works for Squeenix. Real happy.
That dwarf wants to make sure that we have heard about the award-winning Final Fantasy XIV, now with a free trial that includes the critically acclaimed Heavensward expansion, with no limits on playtime up to level 60. Thank you, Stoppable Force. Stoppable Force has got us a jet.
There we go.
It was still on my clipboard from doing it earlier.
Guys, we're on track to get official partnership with Square Enix on this stream. Actually, no.
Yeah, no.
Nobody told Square Enix about this
I was
stream.
like, they need to be blissfully unaware of our existence, please.
we are not on their radar, and let's continue.
Yeah, I was like, speaking of the Windows like error sound, I could hear it when you said that and went, wait, no. That's the last company.
It does look like Tybalt is going to be giving us music though. Over heading to the moon.
We just need Square Enix from us now. Actually, can we just get Yoshi P as a Z sprite?
No. The Z sprites are supposed to be bad guys.
Can we get the first director, the one from 1.0?
1.0 was.
Can we get Nomurumus, but it's just a pile of belts?
Say hi.
That's why they're taking belts out of
Say
14.
hi louder
instead
to the
of
mic.
proving that it's not a Nomura game.
There's a leggy in my room.
Look, I heard Yoshi P is sprayed and I had to come here.
I was told they have to be bad guys, so that's why I suggested the 1.0 director instead.
All right, I guess we better shut up because music's happening.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yes.
I should probably actually switch the audio too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a true restream unless you forget to switch the audio.
Can we get Silver Surfer Stage 1?
Oh, God, that'd be good.
Oh, that would be fun if that showed up.
With our commentaries, but it should just be the Heavensward theme.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's possible.
That's such a good song. Can we get forward and back and then forward and back and then
Only if you-
forward
only
and
if you pay
back and then
$30.
1 foot forward? Good old Cruise Chaser mount. Ooh. My favorite part about that rendition is at the end of the loop, you just get the single.
Yeah, it's pretty great. That translates really well to the harp.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look. There's an objective done.
Hey, that's good stuff. Required music. You love it. You
Mhm.
love it.
Now the downside is that is going to be 3 of our objectives, but we're still missing both pieces of that last one. So
Yep.
Yeah, we
still
need
gotta
a hook
find-
and we need a rat tail. I really think Scythe is in a good position here because it's got to be buried on the moon somewhere. Either one or both.
Looks like it's gonna take some behemoths to get some levels.
I mean, both could be in that Fey March.
This is true.
Yeah, it does have 10 key items, so yeah, I really like this play actually by Scythe. Just turn on encounters, take these behemoths. You've got Blink, you've got tremendous damage from those crystal swords. So yeah, this is a really smart grind here.
Yeah, ooh, make sure to steal something from these behemoths while you're here, Scythe.
All right, are we gonna get like an Abel's Lance, or are we gonna get like a Mist Whip? What are we gonna get here?
Hey, none of those.
Piggy sword.
We're gonna get Masamenes.
No, I take that back. Flandango.
Yeah, Flandango, let's go.
I'm gonna call Gigantax.
That is the most
Love it.
pathetic title shop I've ever seen.
Wow.
Oh, boss
my
made this.
goodness.
Hey, look, a piggy stick.
Ooh.
Hey!
Useful.
Having
Actually useful
flashbacks to my
weapon for
ZZ4 practice.
Look, the piggy stick is just like an X-Cal, but slightly worse.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But also, Kane can use it, so it's fine.
Exactly. That's the important.
The main
part.
thing that the piggy stick that you really hate that's not there is the plus 15 to strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. The strength bonus is the big thing. Otherwise, it's basically just an X-Cal that Kane can use.
Mm. It's a lesser spoon.
Basically is, yeah.
And big whale raising time for Tybalt as Scythe continues the march through the Behemoth Gauntlet.
So, fun thing about the piggy stick that I really enjoy, and it's kind of cool if we got to see it here, because it does have the piggy proc on swing. When I was doing that ZZ4 practice seed, I zerked up against Calbrena, and the back ones can be piggied. You get to see the rare enemy pig sprite, and it's adorable.
Oh goodness, the enemy pig sprite.
That's fantastic.
They're so realistic. Like, you're cutesy and like bipedal, and they're just like actual pigs.
Yep. I feel like I saw the piggy sprite recently in a seed. Like the enemy piggy sprite.
Pig puffs.
Pig puffs.
Might have been a lit 3 seed. But it was a thing.
It kind of catches you off guard.
Yeah. No, it's like they just turn into an actual pig.
Yeah, it's weirdly detailed too. It's
Yeah,
like
no,
you
it's
put
a
a lot of
very
work into this
detailed
pig sprite that you
pig.
rarely see.
They're not anthropomorphized or anything, they're just regular pigs.
Turns out it's just like a digitized picture of somebody's like pet pig on the staff.
His name is Hamlet. He is a teacup pig.
Oh, look, it's Yang.
I love the name Hamlet for a teacup pig because it is two different double entendres.
Legit question though, how do I handle the 30 to 50 piggy sprites that run into the moon when I send my kids up there to search for items? Side Marshal is also probably taking this because the boss at K value is Mom Bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
Mom is gross.
On the bright side, not resistant to holy, I guess.
Yeah, not resistant to holy at all. So,
All right, I get it. I was wrong. Jeez, it's not the first time. It won't be the last time.
I mean, like, 2 weeks ago, I can't remember if it was you and chat. We were talking about Yang's kit command, and I just started going off on a tangent that was completely incorrect because I misunderstood what I had read, and I quickly had to backtrack and be like, "Oh yeah, no, I act like I know what I'm talking about 99% of the time until someone corrects me. So take anything I say with a grain of salt."
Fake it till you make it.
Exactly, and I did not make it that day. Nope.
this is me talking about any sort of higher free enterprise concept. I'm like, I think I know this is right.
Yeah, in the
But
Discord,
I'm also-
I always hedge my bets with IARC because I can just be like, "Yep, nope, I didn't remember correctly. Never mind."
Look, there's a reason. There's a reason that Sage Roll is not next to my name.
Also, I know we're an hour into this, but I just want to let you know, Zoe, the crime meta is alive and well because Twin is also replaced on.
Oh, so there's just no twin. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, excellent.
They're not related today.
Good. You did good,
Like I said,
Zoe.
they are cousins. Man, would have been nice if we found a Moonveil in that treasury, right?
Yeah.
Would have been, but you know,
no,
we needed
only
room for the
apples.
5th Sylph spell.
Only apples and sylph.
Just to call out a comment in chat here, the sheer number of people that I use IIRC with who go, "What kind of internet relay chat?" I'm more confused by the fact that they know what internet relay chat is and don't know what IIRC is. That's just confusing.
If I internet.
3 eyes. Oh my gosh.
Yerk.
Irk.
See, this Mound Bomb proving to be every bit as nasty as we thought it would be. That is punchy.
Yeah. No, this spot is very punchy and very rude.
I think I would rather fight actual moon bosses than
Seriously.
Yeah, no, like real moon bosses here, fine, no problem, unless it's Ogopogo, and then you're sad.
Yeah, like of all the bosses that you can see up here, the two that I like to see the least are probably like Bomb Antlion, which is so like just goes to show how Free Enterprise works in that these super early game bosses, you put them in Cave Bahamut and you're like, oh please no.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Yeah.
the simplest creatures are the most frightening.
Yeah, I would add Baigen to that list. I don't like seeing
Oh.
Baigen anywhere up
Biden's
here.
terrible anywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
The absolute worst spot for Baigen though is CPU, because then the vampires are doing like 900 damage as well.
Oof. Yeah, no.
Saw that
No,
in
thank
a
you.
I can't remember if it was a ZZ3 or a Laliho League race, and we were just like, oh, this is bad, and then it like saw the vampire come out and was like, oh, that's nasty. Also, was that just 2 consecutive exactly 3,000 swings from Edward?
It was. I was looking for the third one. I was like, there's your 9,000 HP, but didn't quite get out in time.
Yeah.
Now a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
Edward just has to
I don't
survive.
like this. I don't like this at all.
Dodge! Dodge! Huh? They took a one.
That's
Okay.
fine.
No, hit the
One
blue
damage is
ones. Hit the
fine.
blue ones. Okay.
Come on.
All right. You need
No,
to.
no. No. Ah, poor Tybalt. Oh,
Aww.
that's so rough. That's so rough.
Woof.
All right, let's go elsewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let's leave that
On
to
second
you,
thought, let us not go to Value Cave. Tis a silly place.
It's a silly place. Yes.
There's never value in Cave Bahamut.
It's just a model.
I'm just thinking of the party going, Cave Bahamut, Cave Bahamut, Cave Bahamut. It's only a model. Who would say it's only a model out of this party?
Kane.
Yeah,
Kane.
Kane. Absolutely.
I thought
Kane,
all the kids, and then it's Edward that goes, shh,
yeah.
don't ruin their dreams. I feel
It's
like
we're diving to the core to get those all those juicy bosses down there.
I feel like Kane is also the of this party, the one that would drive up to the McDonald's drive-thru, order one black coffee, and leave.
Yeah.
Do we need to bust out that chart and chart all the
Oh,
characters?
so it's very easy. The entire rest of the party here is McDonald's, McDonald's.
I was gonna say that maybe Edward would be we have food at home. Maybe.
No.
He doesn't become financially responsible.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. He grows up in after years.
That's
then,
true.
Then he's we have food at home.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think
Well,
maybe adult Rydia is we have food at home. Maybe.
I can see that. Also,
Yeah.
no loss on Tybalt's side from the mom bomb. Only a Masamune. Tybalt doesn't know that, but we know that.
Hey, you could steal those from behemoths. It's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need more. Actually, Porum might be we have food at home.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
serious one, right?
Porum is pretty sensible.
Yeah.
Hallam is absolutely McDonald's,
Right.
McDonald's. No question. We found the leg.
Leg located.
I do want to modify this because you could also just be like, Kane is the one that rolls up to the Kakol shop, orders one Soma drop, and leaves. And all the kids are screaming, "Gold apples, gold apples, gold apple!"
Yes.
Got that gravelly voice. I need this 10 NP.
Rydia's like, we have silver apples at home.
I beat you to the joke.
That's beautiful.
We have gold apples at home. Gold apples at home. Silver apples.
Another reset by Tybalt. Unfortunate.
Didn't actually manage to steal anything from the leg either.
Yeah, a bunch of fails. Maybe there is some
And
kind of overflow going on.
Did check to make sure that his inventory wasn't full, and it was not. He has empty slots. Oh, hi, Baron Guards.
Raise your hand if you've done that during a tournament before.
Oh,
Yanks at collar.
By the way, I'm raising my hand. I realize this is a completely non-visual medium. The joke really doesn't work without that visual
Yep. Pulls out my own collar.
element.
We're getting cry strats.
You're gonna be sorely disappointed. This isn't a fairly early game boss. I don't think they're gonna have much.
Yeah, I don't really expect them to have.
We
a
do
whole
get the
lot.
great cry sound effect though.
Yes.
I love the message flustered the enemy too. Got it though. They could have adamant armors.
Like what is going on?
So, the issue is that along with scaling their stats, their levels are also
Oh
scaling.
yeah, because they're like
They're
high
like
90s.
level- Yes, pale
Ooh, yeah,
dim
that
spot.
would be a thing. We'd then need to cry like twice in order to even get a steel
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they have a 1% chance, maybe?
race. Yeah,
So you're saying
you
there's
need
a
to cry
chance.
multiple times then.
There we go. There's another cry. All right.
Yeah, because each cry lowers. Basically, the way steel works is I don't know how the Kleptomania affects the steel chances. It supposedly improves them, but it's based on the difference between theoretically Edge's level and the enemy's whatever stat. We're gonna call it the stat that it's a special stat that has a really
Their $2F stat.
Yep.
yeah, the $2F stat. We'll call it that. And it's a linear difference. It's just like 50 plus edges level minus the $2F stat is your steal rate, essentially. And what Porum's Cry does is it lowers that $2F stat by 5 every time you use it for the rest of the fight. So it's roughly a 5% increase, but you do need to have the character's level high enough to like actually get that rate, because it will cap out. You can't use it to get to like a level 30 edge to steal 90% of the time. It maxes out at 80%.
Ribbon Room had a white shirt Avenger. One of those is kind of okay.
Yeah.
And it ended up just being a Charm Claw from the steal, so.
All that work.
Well, I mean, if anybody's gonna steal it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't blame the effort. Like I said, yeah, the better stuff is kind of weighted towards the higher level bosses, but it could be anything.
Yeah.
Could
I'm
be
so
adamant
surprised
armor.
we haven't seen CPU yet.
Really want to see that
Could
CPU.
be taking the day off. Could be hiding at package.
It's a power shirt from Rubicon.
Yeah, we don't need more of those, I don't think.
I think Scythe only had 3, so
Yeah. We could take a couple of those.
we
sure.
have 5 party members.
Yeah. You need at least 5.
Case in point, Tibble actually removing a power shirt from his forum to get for the white shirt. He just got it.
Yeah, this isn't a particularly fun Rubicon.
No, it's not.
Yeah, not a ton of hit points, so we should be able to get through this with Levy and Quake and Blinks and heals and all that good stuff. Oh, hey, look, Porum's getting a turn while she's casting slow. This game works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Dissatisfied, I would call that acuity.
Oh, I was going to call it a wartness.
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's called Gumption.
Gumption. Also, demist Ogopogo.
I'm going to make an RPG one day, and it's just going to be like completely vague stats for all the characters, like Moxie and Gumption.
That was
I think that was intuitiveness.
I think that was one of Scythe Marshal's wacky suggestions.
I'm pretty sure that was a wacky suggestion, was to rename all of the stats and all the stat boosts,
And then shuffle them.
and then shuffle them so you have no idea what does what.
That's pretty great.
This gives me plus 15 to GMP. What is that?
plus 5 MOX? Okay. I didn't realize I was playing Magic the Gathering.
I understood that reference.
Okay, Captain.
Alchemy, yes, the Kirby RPG boss, yes.
Yes.
Those stats.
Just another power shirt.
What? He dropped one on his way out.
Friendliness went up.
Plus 5 to gross domestic product. What?
I think that's the stat that governs stealing, right?
Oh yes, Chutzpah.
Chutzpah.
That's another one of the stats.
Chutzpah's really good.
Accessories are renamed tchotchkes.
Yes. You have the buckets for the hats. You got tchotchkes. And what would body armor be called?
Pieces of flare.
Pieces of flare.
Jesus, a flare.
Do you have at least 9 pieces of flare?
Nine is the minimum, but we really want to encourage people to express themselves. You want to express yourself, don't you?
Good tie-in with the tchotchkes, I suppose.
Yeah.
We are watching a randomizer of a 30-year-old video game quoting what, a 20-year-old movie.
Yeah, roughly.
At least, yeah.
It really, when you go back and watch the movie and realize that the central plot revolves around the Y2K bug, and you're like, oh, I'm old.
Right?
Oh, man.
No, I just go back and watch that movie and go, hey, I know that street. Because I used to live and work in that area.
Oh, wow.
Like the street where he gets stuck in traffic. Like, I know that street.
That's
Yeah,
depressing.
Y'all are making me feel really young because I have no idea what any of y'all are talking about.
Office Space.
Space.
By Mike Judge's Office Space. Go watch it. It's brilliant.
It is a
We'll
fantastic
have to do that at some point.
PC load letter.
It turns out we fired him, but due to a glitch in the system, he still kept receiving a paycheck, so it just kind of kept showing up. Okay, well then he's gone then. No, we fixed the glitch.
We fixed the glitch.
So then it'll just work itself out naturally.
I can bring down the whole randomizer.
Still haven't received my paycheck, and they took my stapler.
I put strip down to the guacamole.
They took my crystal sword.
Which we had better commentary, but it's just a couple of D-Mist fights going on.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about.
There's a lot of suffering.
Like we
There's
don't
a lot of misfortune.
we don't talk about the scene when there's stuff going on. What do you expect us to do when there's not something going on? Why should I change my name? I was born.
He's the one who sucks.
He's the one who sucks.
Yeah, I you on chat. That maybe that's what Eddie's like when he's on any flag set where the spoon drops and then he can't equip it. He took my spoon and they gave the arrows to Rosa, and I think there's been a mistake.
Well, that's anticlimactic.
Wait, is the moon like when you find him on the moon? Is that just like the basement where he works? Like shoved off in the corner.
Music at a reasonable volume.
and then they dismissed me from the party, but they sent me to the moon instead of the city.
I feel so bad for Xenocat right now. We're all having such a great time with this very long reference, and Xenocat's like, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I'm just here for the ride.
There you go.
I have no idea what's going on. This will all make sense to me later, maybe.
All right, so just a Dragoon Spear from there. I mean, okay. Kane likes it.
Yeah. I'm sorry I don't understand a reference from a movie that talks about the Y2K bug, which was a thing that ended before I was born.
Oh god.
Cool. If you guys need me to track any further, I'm just gonna wither into a pile of dust.
Wait, hold on. Ralphie and Dan missed. Isn't that the author of Angels and Demons?
No.
Okay, I got one person to laugh.
It's not. We love you, Xenocat. Don't worry. You're amazing.
Look, I enjoy things from before my time, but like, there's only so much time to catch up on all the media that happened
Also,
before.
I was about to say, just so you know,
That's
Office
true.
Space did come out before you were born then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
That was so dejected.
February
It's fine, I'll catch
19th.
up.
February
Eventually.
19th, 1999.
1999.
Yeah, I was not alive in 1999.
I was 17.
I was 8 when it came out.
I was 15. Enjoying Final Fantasy IX and watching Office Space. the newly released Final Fantasy.
I was like, that is a very, very 90s sentence.
Actually, no, it was 8. 8 was.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was 8.
No,
Yeah.
I got it wrong. My
9
bad.
was
No,
2001.
not 9. I was born before 9 came out.
Yeah. 9 was 2000, I think.
2008.
I was alive when 9 came out. I was not alive when 8 came out.
I just looked up, like, my monitors are like stacked on top of each other, so I just am staring at chat, and so I couldn't see Scythe Marshal's screen. I just realized that was dolls.
Yeah, the dolls.
Well, it was dolls.
Not anymore.
That was the operative word, yes.
Well, we won't get to see what the big doll has to steal, unfortunately.
It's probably better.
Or anything, really. Side Marshal's
that's not great.
Okay.
Side Marshal's kind of done with stealing.
So, all paths point to Feymart or Demist, I guess?
I guess. It's...
I don't think we've seen the Mura spot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the only spot we haven't seen. It's just, with 2 key items on the board.
We also still have that Golbez.
Oh, no. Tybalt got through the Golbez.
Oh, he did get the Golbez. Yeah, you said it was the cat claw. You're right.
Yeah, it was a cat claw.
Look, we were talking about something else. I don't remember.
Someone has to pay attention to the seed.
Hey, I'm only the restreamer. Paying attention is not my job unless things are on fire.
That's fair.
You two with the commentary.
Oh, man, I hate having responsibility.
And yet you have a big name. Curious.
Gestures and everything.
And yet you participate in society. Curious. I am very smart.
I'm very smart. So heading over to that Murasame altar, going to give us the last moon check here. Even if we do find one of those pieces of the rat tail turn in, it's only one piece. So yeah, gonna have to be somewhere else earthbound.
Oh, hey, it's vanilla.
Is this even?
This means that it could actually have good steals.
But
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's also level 98, so...
Yeah, you're gonna have to cry a bit.
cry a bit as your steals continue to fail.
Unfortunately, I guess we won't get to see the weird pig sprite because Tibble just went ahead and toaded the back ones.
Aww.
I don't think Scythe Marshal's interested in stealing at this point.
I think he's still trying. But it's not his main focus right now.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
keep
he's-
going Burr.
Just some token attempts, not gonna.
Just in and around beating him up, you know. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. But what if Paledum had adamants all
I was like,
all
yeah,
along?
he's the one that has the adamant arms.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why it's so hard to get them.
Stuck
So,
to him.
I was hoping they were on Big Kelbrina.
They're stuck to him.
Okay, if you're playing the seed, do you try to proc Big Calbrina just to get an extra steal?
No, not at
At
all.
this point, no. No.
Especially not on the moon.
Hey, rat tail!
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Just need a hook now.
I do if I'm playing casually, but I don't have enough experience fighting Big Calbrina to do it in a race situation.
Beware of
Completely
was it Glance? Beware of Glance.
Yes, Glance is very scary.
Yeah, I mostly remember that from Anti-Tower.
Yeah.
If you have to fight Big Cabrino,
Are we talking
all
about
of the
the
headbands.
critically acclaimed
Yes.
Final Fantasy XIV again, now with a free trial that goes up to the award-winning Heavenward expansion with no limits on playtime up to level 60?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Anti-Tower, great duty. The Burn, also great duty. For any Final Fantasy IV fans.
I was so happy when I got to the last boss of the burn. I
Oh,
was so happy.
I was so happy. And the fact that it has a Blue Mage spell that does exactly what you think it does is so good.
Yes. And even has Kane's dialogue telling you what to do when she goes into mist form.
So good.
It's like, where's that voice coming from? Echo, whatever.
Don't worry about it.
Voices talk to you all the time, and now you're concerned?
I just like to think it's a Stydian coming over like the little earpiece.
Yeah.
He's got like a cold, so he's got a bit more of a raspy voice.
Let's be real. Estinian is just
Okay.
Elf Kane.
Murasame is because apparently Tibble was able to steal them just fine.
But lots of Murasames this seed.
Yeah.
Very, very popular katana.
All right. Well, Scythe is now on the way to get his Legend Sword, so he will soon be only the hook away from go mode as well.
Yeah.
And that
I
becomes
feel
a question of where that
Murasame's
hook is.
Meldum have to qualify as some sort of vanilla.
Scythe did not check the Demus turn in yet, did he?
No.
No,
Okay.
please don't forget about Demus. Okay, he does have Demus marked on his boss tracker, so
Good,
he,
good, good.
he at least knows that he's killed it.
Good. Yeah, Ralthian with a good question. Does that count as vanilla, stealing Urasame from Paladin?
I'll allow it.
From a vanilla Paladin, I feel like that's
Yeah, that's right. It's even a vanilla Paladin. Yeah, 100%.
has to
Yeah,
count.
So a funny bit. Speaking of just weird vanilla situations, I started as ZZ4 seed the other day, and my Flagon spot was Leviathan, and it's like, here, have a Leviathan orb, and I was like, what? Call me if you need help. He just hands me a piece of paper with his phone number on it. Call me.
I think that would be a fun flag to turn on, where the summon bosses have 100% chance to drop their collar orb.
Oh yeah, I think so as well. Okay.
Zoe, are you clicking a pen?
Oh no, I was clicking. It's a little hair clasp. I didn't realize my mic was picking it up.
I mean, you're good. I understand the need to stem. It's fine. Okay, but I have to ask, does anyone ever take a hair clip and like pout your lips out and then just like clip it onto your lips like that, or is that just me? Or is everyone else normal?
No, I definitely do that.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not going to say I haven't done it.
Silence was really uncomfortable, so like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry for the random ASMR. My cat was playing with one of my hair clasps, and I picked it up and started just stimming with it. And I realized I was just close up to my mic that it was picking it up.
I thought it was a metronome at first, and I was like, that's not the rhythm.
It's very hard to get one of those like hair clasps to like pop to a rhythm because it has just enough resistance. I was doing my best, I was trying. Also, yes, I hope people in chat realize what I was talking about the first time with a little ding at the end of the loop.
Yeah, no, the ding is good. Scythe Marshall's gonna get his look at the most depressing Cocal shop.
So funny. That shuffle coco is
Hey, there's
so
like
funny.
black shirts in there.
Yeah, black shirts are good now.
Yeah, but it's also got staffs.
Yeah, it's got staff.
Stab.
Well, yo, Chief made this. Oh, great.
So
Look, it's
glad
just-
you
look,
put the staff
look.
set.
Look,
It's
there's
just-
not many trees in the underworlds. They don't really know how to do woodworking very well.
I was just gonna say this is Coco's staffing agency.
Oh,
They also sell
He
whistles.
just slipped.
Oh, and charm rods. Those are actually useful.
Oh,
There is our
Mrs.
hook.
Lydia with the goods.
All right, so we get to fade that Fey March. Thank goodness. But now Tybalt is in a go mode. Has a pass in
Yeah.
hand. Has plenty of levels.
Yeah, Tybalt's in go mode. Scythe Marshal is also technically in go mode. He just needs to realize it.
Yeah. Hopefully,
this is very close, actually.
Yeah. Hopefully he does in fact look at his tracker, realize he's killed D-Mist, needs to go turn that in. Tybalt has to wake up the hovercraft. Scythe has already done this, I believe, did this early in the game. So make up a little bit of time here, but spending a lot of time optimizing equipment. So we'll have to see how this goes.
I mean, you gotta make those mages cast their spells for as much damage as possible.
Or they could just swing their crystal swords. Let Rydia hit things.
They don't. Scythe didn't sneak glitch the crystal swords.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, no.
Homicide.
Scythe, no, please don't do this.
No.
No, the day march is not the way.
I've definitely never marked D-Mist on my tracker and then completely failed to check.
Never.
Oh, no.
on stream.
Never happens.
No.
Oh, turn back.
I guess we know what the Tower key gives at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I guess we do still have Fate March bosses.
We have day march,
That's true, yeah.
but otherwise this is a chain looking like Toluca and Pigtail.
All right. Well, we are likely
No,
on
one
our.
of the Feymarch bosses has to have something because the warp glitch was on.
Oh yeah, I forgot Warp Glitch was on. Woohoo! I made the flag set. I pay attention. Okay, so
Hook was on Mrs. Rydia coming tunes.
yep. Which Scythe Marshal has defeated D-Mist, but did not go to check Rydia's mom. Hopefully he'll remember sooner rather than later. Looks like we're grabbing a fresh Rydia for an anchor. No, that guy has a crystal sword.
No, why would you ditch a character with a crystal sword?
Because, I mean, it's still Rydia. Unfortunately.
So, yeah. We are gearing up here for what is going to be... well, I guess we have two people on restream, but the last Zeromus fight before Highway to the Zemus Zone.
And this is going to be an interesting one. This is not exactly the ideal party you want going into Zeromus, but it's certainly doable.
Absolutely. Got some Zerkers that you don't normally see Zerking, but we don't really have any Bacchus wine, so we're going to be relying on Porm probably to hardcast Berserk.
Well, we do have Avenger, so we can Avenger glitch the Cane.
You can Avenger glitch the Cane, yeah.
A bulk of the damage is going to come from there. Edward is going to put in some good damage. I doubt he's going to live through the first.
He's got a
big one.
ton of HP because he got shoved full of apples, so...
He did.
Yeah, he got about what is it, like 800 HP worth of apples or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so...
unfortunately, I still don't think he's at that critical
If he has
survival
if
point.
he has a crystal ring on, I think he might be able to survive.
Also, big shout outs to Scythe Marshal getting through that Volvalis fight and getting another Murasame.
So many Sylphs and Murasames. That's what this seed is.
Yeah.
So who wants to ask the question? Stoppable? Do you want to ask the question?
Sure, I can. Although it looks like we're rearranging our gear for a while. So, whose butt are we going to kick this afternoon? And is it cute?
Is it cute? Chat, I'm going to put up a 3-minute poll. It is your bonus objective. Give me just a moment to get it typed out here.
Does it have a butt?
Everyone has a butt.
I don't think Potato Mist has a butt.
You don't want to investigate that any further.
Nope, that's the end of that. It's the end of that line of questioning. It's a giant big potato.
I can think of at least one other sprite that probably does not have a butt.
So I'm very much with Ratty Roddy
is it-
Sniper here. All butts are cute.
Is it hummus?
That was the one I was thinking of, yes.
I would say vanilla mist, but that's just normal Zeromus lounging in a pool of vanilla ice cream.
Scythe Marshal is through the Fey March, so big shout outs to him getting through those fights, but unfortunately, no. Well, Pigtail's a bit of.
Tybalt is attempting to steal from Zeromus.
All right. The poll is up for the final community objective of season 1, the entire series. We're not sure yet. Did you enjoy Wacky Races? A little bit of pandering. You'll see that in the options. But I know I had a lot of fun bringing this to you. I know Scala did while Z was able to be involved. And I hope everybody that raced, watched, and joined in with the silliness that is the effectively 4-person commentary on Saturday afternoons really enjoyed this club. It was an absolute blast. And I thank you all so much for making it so fun over these past, 8 or 9 weeks, I guess.
We learned a lot today. Not a lot about free enterprise, but we learned a lot about Shadow Dragon. We learned a lot about the award-winning Final Fantasy XIV and its free trial.
Yep. We learned that we have Sigmamus. So shoutouts to Mega Man X.
Okay, this one does have a butt.
So does have a butt.
A robot.
Caught me off guard. I'm gonna say not cute, mainly because I've seen what Sigma's true forms look like.
So when they're designing the Reploids, at what point do you go, okay, it shouldn't have hair, but it should have a butt? Who makes that call?
I feel like it's probably an intern. You have the engineers and the designers, and they're building out the actual functionality, and you have your design team that's actually deciding, okay, it's gonna have a cape, gonna give him some boots that have some rivets at the top. That's all cool, and then it's all right, here you go, intern. Just finish out the basic aesthetics. Everything that we care about's already there. You can do what you want, and they're like, okay, well, here's a cape, so no one's gonna see it, so I'm just gonna put a butt here.
No time for hair.
Because they would notice if the hair was there. That would be obvious. Yeah. But if you just put the butt, it's how do you have the cape, and it's just the intern going, I don't like my job. I'm just gonna play a joke on everyone else. Sigma's getting a butt.
Well, I mean, hair also is hair could get caught in things, you know?
Yeah, it's a safety hazard.
There's a lot of practical reasons to just not have hair on it, but the butt, it's just there. You know. Do
you think that's why the Reploids rebelled? Was just Sigma just felt so empowered by his butt?
Yeah, Sigma only had the butt.
Yeah, it's just look at this. Why do I need to follow humans when they don't have as nearly amazing butts as this?
Literal buns of steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the Day of Sigma. I think that's probably what it was about.
The epitome of Gluteus Maximus.
Anyway, yeah, damage is being applied.
I should probably change over to Z music, shouldn't I?
Good.
It's wacky.
Look, it's not that's not an audio error. That's just a normal restate.
Metal Mage's back on.
Yeah, that's fine.
You won't get much of it for long.
That's fine. That's fine.
Rocks falling. Oh, we're getting swag.
Yes.
Now he stole the kill.
Quite. All right, but
darn, he won. Congratulations, Tybalt.
Tybalt is our winner as well. 1 hour, 40 minutes, 45 seconds. GG's to Tybalt. We'll see if we can get him in here for an interview. I just noticed that our Final Fantasy 14 channel has new messages in it.
Oh, quickly.
GG's, Tybalt.
GG.
GG's. So, question for you.
Yes.
Had you played this Wacky Challenge before?
No.
GG's, Tybalt.
When, did you think of it after I had announced it, or when did you have the idea of going into? Had you played this Wacky Challenge before? You have your stream up, I think. It was throwing me off hearing myself talk. Thought process, Zoe. I got derailed. Sneak glitch. Did you think of that beforehand, or?
I kind of thought of it. I very rarely even know how to do the sneak glitch, but then once I stole the crystal sword and I saw that Ed could equip it, I'm like, ooh,
crystal
swords for everyone.
Very nice, very nice. I noticed you ran into the difficulty, especially with the Aegis shields. The one downside where is if you already had the item in your inventory and you now have a 2-stack, you can't do the sneak glitch.
Yep, and that was one of those. I'm like, oh, okay, reset. gimme. The one thing I was a little upset about is I didn't have either Palom or Rydia back road. Ed was the only one back road.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. No, and it's rough because once you sneak glitch the crystal swords on, you really don't want to take them off.
No. And I wasn't about to go around and find whichever boss had another crystal sword to steal.
No, absolutely not.
So I wanted to kind of get your opinion from a tactical standpoint, based on sort of what we were discussing in commentary earlier. What is your favorite reclass combination for a unit in Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon?
Never played that game, so
Yeah,
Okay,
we went. He didn't buy one of the 12 copies.
That's okay. Nobody did. Don't worry.
But I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, I wish I would have back rowed everybody. That would have been great, just an entire party of crystal swords.
Yeah, what'd you think of the entire party of basically mages up until you found that Kane?
Like, I would like somebody that gets some decent stat growth and strength, please. Like, I've got power shirts, glass hats, that's fine.
Also, looks like Scythe Marshal is in a bit of an unfortunate location.
Scythe Marshal making me very sad by not even attempting a single steal against CPU.
Yeah. Went up Keyless Tower. Gets the crystal sword anyway. Yeah, Scythe Marshal has forgotten to go check Demist, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's marked off on his tracker. And
I wonder if he's realizing that right now.
So how to curiosity, because I haven't had a chance to play this particular.
Oh yeah, because he's at a checks. He's like, wait a minute, what am I forgetting?
How exciting is it to have crystal swords on everybody for their weapons?
It's amazing. It's like omnidextrous all over again. I'm like, it's like, yes. Hey, who needs a Cecil when you have the sneak glitch?
It's omnidextrous with extra steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Omnidextrous with extra steps, and you can't quite get the Crystal Sword Avenger setup that you want.
No.
You know.
But you just gotta have some Bacchus, and I was keeping that Bacchus like, I don't want to use this. This is for the Z fight. This is the Z
hey!
Just loot more.
You figured it out.
Every single chest is a J item anyway.
I mean, you have all the berserk you need. You could have had 3 forums.
Oh, I feel like we're about to get some salt flowing from Scythe here.
That treasury.
Yeah, we wanted to ask you about that. What are your thoughts on the 15 fairies trapped inside the chest thing?
So they're going, huh? Okay, Iridia percent? Because it was Sylph, Leviathan, Black, like...
Bunch of apples, a little bit of wine.
So many apples.
All right.
Hey, Ed needs his daily apples.
We are getting a couple other finishers in here. We got Stone Dingley finishing in second place, a time of 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 22 seconds. And 24 seconds later, we had Poidrek finish in third place, final time 1:45:46. GG's to both of them.
GG's indeed.
And as I was saying, after a very long pause, going, what did I forget? Scythe Marshal finally remembered. Oh, Demist, and got his hook, getting an admin armor, getting his tower key, getting his crystal, most importantly, and we'll be heading to Zeromus very shortly.
I will say, the long time to steal a charm claw.
That was
from the
amazing.
Baron Guard.
That was amazing.
We appreciated the gumption, the sticking with it there to finally see what the mystery item was.
Yeah, of course, it's me. I hadn't found a charm claw yet, so de-validated.
Yeah.
So what were your just final thoughts on the seed? Anything you thought was particularly interesting, or how this kind of has stacked up on previous Wacky races?
Yeah, a Kleptomaniac, I think it's very interesting. The fact that you can basically almost get any item from any encounter, really. So either A, you could have a really depth start and you're not getting anything stolen, or you could have a quite free, like finding crystal swords.
Yeah, it's a great flag when you get those end game bosses early, because the distribution is based off of their vanilla location. So if you find CPU at say Mist Cave, you can start just yoinking admin armors off of them. It's pretty great.
The So that explains why I got the Charm Claw from.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I was sitting here going, oh, he probably doesn't know how the loot's distributed because like this is an early game boss. This is not going to be good.
Yeah, Baron Guards are not going to give anything good. But like CPU, for example, is essentially 3 late game bosses in one.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
So I had one question, just more in general. Wacky races. You competed in quite a few of them. You were featured on Restream a couple times. What did you think about this club? We're not sure if we're bringing it back just because we're not sure if there's enough content to milk out of it, but we enjoyed season 1. So
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so much fun, and I was actually in I think every single race except one, maybe.
yeah, I think so. I think you're one of our mainstays. You, Scythe Marshall, were in basically every race. That's why one reason why I wanted to make sure y'all two were featured here. Poydrak also shoutouts was in quite a few of them. We made sure to try and make this a bit of an EU friendly time zone, so it was nice that he was able to make it. And then Stone Dingley was in quite a few as well. And then also Dathis, mainstay for Wacky races early on, jumping into voice chat, getting server muted, and then having to come back in so I could unserver mute him. No, Dathis, come back. I'm going to forget. Get back in here. Yeah, thank you so much. I know Skull and I put a decent amount of work into this. I wouldn't say a lot because the final product is probably not as polished as either of us wanted it to be, but especially once I took over restreaming, at least.
See, it's one more. It's more like a relaxed race on Saturdays instead of the more professional style throughout the week for the certain Monday and Fridays. But having something wacky, something casual on Saturday is, I kind of like it.
Yeah, but we wanted it to be like the same energy as Saturday morning cartoons, and I hope we were able to deliver on that. I see people in chat saying how the Wacky races made their Saturday. I know a lot of people in chat have been enjoying it, so thank you all so much for the kind words. Scythe is gonna show us this robot one more time.
You ready to get serious tomorrow, Tibble?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ready.
That's the other big thing that's looming over everybody's heads. Less than 24 hours until qualifier 1.
No fun allowed.
Yep.
It's gonna be
Get all your
rough.
fun in now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna have a breeze tomorrow.
I mean, my plan is to meme every race, so like.
Oh, I was just saying because I'm on commentary, I don't have to race it tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I immediately went to the restream assignments to see if you were on top.
But you're gonna have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
The rest of us.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us, Tibble. Thank you for putting on a great show, and we'll good luck to you tomorrow when the tournament starts.
Yeah, good luck to you all as well. Thanks for the restream. Thanks for at least bringing into the Wacky Flags into a race style that is a community base. I think that was awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Have a
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Side Marshal, on the other hand, bringing the whistle meta back, feeding a number of powerful items to the Fat Chocobo right before going through the past store, and then not equipping the adamant armor.
that is a flex to end all flexes.
Who needs adamant on me?
Just gonna have to rename himself to Flex Marshal. It's fine.
I mean, yes, adamant armor is like the most powerful armor in the game, but like whatever.
Yeah, his entire team is in the 50s or higher. It's
It's the most powerful armor in like any JRPG ever.
I have yet to encounter anything that is as unbelievably broken as it. Maybe the lazy shell. I don't know.
Yeah, Lazy Shell is up there. I feel like the same person who designed the Lazy Shell designed the adamant armor.
Yeah, it's gotta be right.
Yeah.
The Lazy Shell is just an adamant armor with the serial numbers filed off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Painted.
why it's lazy.
Yeah, it's painted to be the shell color. There we go. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's lazy. Perfect.
Yeah. I accept this.
We found the secret. Yeah, Erdrix is up there. I would still put adamant armor ahead of Erdrix armor, but Erdrix armor is up there. I mean, there's obviously the hero shield, but that's effectively just because the adamant armor existed, they're like, let's just make it a shield as well.
Yeah, and have it combined with the adamant armor to make you absorb every element.
Yeah.
Because
So
just too much power.
so silly.
Thank you, Scala. I was just looking for that.
Ah, perfect. And I appreciate that Scala did not do actual art because Scala should be resting. But
This is fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
I enjoy Sid being near the golden apples as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like that Cecil changes his attitude between last changes.
Right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's this whole game is about his growth as a.
Yeah. No, so of course Tesla at the start is like pulls into the Coco shop as Chojin Cheer orders a single Soma drop and leaves. Whereas at the end he's more towards we have golden apples at home.
I sincerely appreciate Rosa like in the dead center, like the moral the moral standard by which all values are judged against.
Rose doesn't understand why these kids are so wild for apples.
Right. I love how when Rydia grows up, she's still as far away from the we have golden apples at home, but starts to get closer to Soma drop.
Yeah.
She's over this.
Yeah, she's outgrown.
Relative years in the Fey March will do that to you.
She's outgrown the golden apples, and that doesn't sound like a joke. But when you think that McDonald's is called the Golden Arches, it is a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Good point.
This chart brings me so much joy.
It does indeed spark joy.
It is very good.
I'm going to thank this church for its service and then save it to my desktop.
Set right click, set as desktop background.
Hey, there's rocks.
You got rocks.
3 dodges.
I'm not just thinking of we got rocks at home, and the rocks at home is Sid casting Medio in the in the no CW in the no CW speedrun.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
You tried, Sid.
And there's the crack bang boom.
GG's to Scythe Marshal.
1:54:40, the official time for Scythe Marshal.
Finished in 4th place, and we'll see if we can get him in here.
Absolutely. Want to ask him some incredibly relevant questions.
The Laura Dragana in chat bringing up the incredibly relevant point that Sigma couldn't have hair because Hero had all the hair.
Ah, yes.
That's true.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Hair monopoly among Reploids.
Yeah, one of the things people don't understand about the Super Nintendo is even though it was very powerful for the time, you could only render so much hair in any given ROM cartridge. So
Yeah.
they had to spend it all on Zeromus, just not enough left for Sigma. Board has done some fantastic things, but there's some hard-coded limits you just cannot work around. Stop. Okay.
GG's.
All right, let's.
I was like, where's the item? And then I said, oh, I died demist. Yeah, right. Let's go talk to Rydia's mom and see what I get.
I clicked the right one. I'm so mad that I didn't make it through a week of Wacky Races without messing up my audio.
Oh no.
You tried, Zoe. You tried.
I clicked the right one, and I guess because OBS is dumb, when I booted it back up, it had remuted the source. Oh, I just threw my stuffy across the room.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Well, the second most important question: can you please explain the whistle meta to chat?
Oh, so whistle meta is actually pretty neat. If you're fighting, if you're fighting the inventory boss like I was multiple times, I should have used one of my whistles earlier and just dumped all of my items. That would have been smart. Second option, whistle meta is good in the Wacky Flag Save Us Big Chocobo, because we didn't see that before. Whistle meta is also good in... there was another Wacky Flag where there was legitimate usage of... I used the whistle legitimately, and I don't remember what it was. Lastly, this whistle meta was, the Big Chocobo is the mascot of Wacky Races, I think. And so I figured it would be important to see the Big Chocobo before the end of season 1.
If not, they are now. That's that's canon now.
Zoe, help. Isn't the Big Chocobo the mascot?
Yes, the Big Chocobo is our mascot.
Perfect. Okay.
The only reason that on the overlay it is the Black Chocobo is because it fit better. And trying to get the Big Chocobo scaled wasn't working too well for Scala. So I was like, Black Chocobo. But the Big Chocobo is in the middle of the layout because Big Chocobo is our mascot.
Beautiful.
And also the music that you hear at the Big Chocobo music is the music that you hear at the very beginning of the game when you load up the seed, right? Instead of the credits music or whatever, you get the Big Chocobo theme. So I felt it was good bookends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Scythe Marshall. I know you were in a lot of the Wacky Races, if not all of them, and I really appreciate that. What did you think of the club overall?
It was lots of fun. I find it hard to play certain flag sets if they're not, either on ladder or they're not the seed of the week or they're, the current tournament flag. So when the Wacky Flags came out back in April, I said, why? Let's see. So why am I struggling so hard to play these Wacky Flags? Oh, it's because I'm still playing Lally-Ho League Swiss. So in the end, after the tournament, I was able to play some of them, but Wacky Races was really good because I got to play more of the Wacky Flags. It gave me a reason to play the flags, and for me, that was wonderful. It was really fun to see some of the different ones. Like I've played Kleptomania before, so I knew it was going to be fun, and here you are. I forgot to steal from Zeromus. Did Tybalt do that?
I don't think so.
He tried a few times before firing the crystal.
Yeah.
And then afterwards was just let's berserk and beat him down with 4 crystal swords.
Oh, wait. So where was Cecil?
No, there was also
he
sneak glitched from the Odin on Ordeals.
It's funny because I stole a dancing dagger from the back attack boss. I don't remember what boss.
Dark Elf.
So I stole a dancing dagger and I said, oh, so I'm in Edward's menu and I equipped the dancing dagger and I thought to myself, oh, that's cool. That's like, even if it wasn't Edward, or I guess all of my characters at that point could have equipped dancing daggers, I could have sneak glitched. And then, did I ever think about that when I was stealing crystal swords? Absolutely not.
Yeah, that was one thing that Tybalt did. Stole some Murasames from the boss there on Hobbs, and had Edward and like Palom and Rydia like swinging Murasame's, and then once he got the crystal swords on Odin, he was like, "Oh, we're doing this."
So can you sneak glitch dual-handed or just single-handed?
It still respects the character's dexterity, so
Okay.
still have if they're not omnidextrous, you can't do double, and can't put it in the left or right hand if they're not left or right-handed.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Uh,
So yeah, that makes so much sense. That would have made I don't know, would have made that behemoth grind a little bit faster.
You two were still neck and neck for quite a while on the moon. You had quite a bit of divergence at the opening, but you kind of came back together. I think you were basically just the twin harp check behind while on the moon because Dibble had already done that. But overall, like even not taking advantage of that, you still performed very, very well, and you still showed off the flag to great aplomb, and it was a ton of fun to watch.
Okay. Yeah, had I after clearing, so I full cleared the moon, which technically was required. I needed demist and I needed whatever I got. Yeah, it was rat tail from Pale Dim.
Yeah.
Vanilla Pale Dim.
Vanilla Paled him with a steal of its vanilla item, even.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was Murasame's.
That's pretty funny. I tried stealing like 4 times. I didn't get it.
Tibble
I was
got it like the
"Game,
first.
whatever.
Tibble got like the first steal in there, and we're like, oh come on.
Yeah, because I have the boss scaling stats spreadsheet open, right? So
Yeah.
every time I'd see a boss, I'd glance over, see what level it is. Pale Dim, 98. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yes, but yeah, had I been smart and upon coming back from the moon, gone to Rydia's mom, then it was just a matter of finding the legend sword after that, right?
Yep, exactly. That all would have been all you needed, and you booked it straight to Cave Magnus coming back from the moon anyway. So
Oh yeah, because that was
Legend
it
Sword.
was legend from Cave Magnus. Yeah, so had I just gone to Rydia's mom, then that would have been 10 minutes faster. Oh well.
Like
Yeah.
I'm
would've
pretty
been
sure for ZZ4 I'm gonna put a sticky note on my monitor that just says check demist if you've killed her, or if you killed.
See, it's not even that. It's just like I forget all the easy checks.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes. So
Oh,
there's a
same.
reason I'm not expecting to like qualifiers. These can be hard.
My first Laliho Swiss match was decided by me forgetting to check demist, and the second one was a time gap from me not killing one of the objective bosses at Waterfall. So my third game, I named half my characters demist and the other half Waterfall, and I did not forget them that game.
Amazing.
I mean,
So
Yeah.
how did was chat able to identify any of the thieves that I had on screen?
We identified a couple. There was one that I didn't know until it was looked up, and then there's another I didn't know. So we got Jean Valjean and we got Robin Hood.
All right. Well, I honestly didn't know like half of these before I looked them up on the internet. So you did okay.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
I also recognized Butch Cassidy, but I think we were busy talking about Office
Oh
Space.
yeah.
yeah,
I think
we
that was during that period of
We had like
time.
a
talked a lot
20
about
minute
Office Space.
20
We
minute
talked a
Office
lot
Space
about-
tangent.
Yeah, we went on to
Ooh,
Fire
okay.
Emblem tangent.
It wouldn't be Wacky Races without that.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Snuck in as many Final Fantasy 14 references as we could.
Yeah.
Typical Wacky Races commentary.
Exactly.
The huge.
Well, I am a very sleepy cow. I would like to go get some sleep. But I do want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone that tuned in today. All of the racers, the team that's with me here today. We got Smape and Xenocat doing commentary, Subble Forest doing commentary, but also doing some tracking. Thank you all so much, and thank you again to both Tybalt and Scythe Marshall for being restreamed, and GG's once again.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks to Zoe and thanks to Scala for putting Wacky Races together. This was a ton of fun, and hopefully, I know there was maybe questions about whether or not we'd have a season 2, but I hope we do because this was pretty fun. Or whatever substitute for Wacky Races allows everyone to have a little bit of a ball with the commentary and put on a little bit of a show more than we normally do with the restream.
Yeah, I'll
So
definitely be.
thanks again.
I'll definitely be talking with Scala to see if we can think of anything for the off season after ZZ4. So keep an eye on the Discord. but I do want to go ahead and set up our raid here. We're gonna go raid Moonblaze Wolf. Moonblaze Wolf will be our restreamer tomorrow. Because tomorrow, again, 2 p.m. Eastern, qualifier number 1 for Highway to the Zenith Zone 4. Or put the 4 in the A and just Highway to the Zenith Zone. If you're signed up and you can make it, come join in, get one of yours done. If you're not signed up, if you're watching this on YouTube or you're currently in chat, signups are still open. They close, I believe it is August. When did we slightly change the time? I can't remember the exact date. Rules document. I wrote this. Why did I forget? Signups close August 30th at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're watching this on YouTube and it is prior to that day and time and it is still 2021, you can just join the Discord. If you want to jump into the tournament, feel free. You can go to FF4FE.com. Our Discord link is at the bottom. And you can hop in, find the signups in our announcements channel, and join in, or you can just join in 2 community races when they come back after ZZ4. But I'm done talking. I'm going to let the rest of my actual commentary team see us out. Quickly.
Oh, I guess that would be me then.
Quickly.
Yeah, that's us, isn't it?
The raid's timing out. Go.
Oh no.
Go. Moonblaze Wolf was great. I love you all. Bye.
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 All right.
You get it?